Hi, welcome to another video of the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. So lately I've been having a lot of issues with my internet connection, um, to where uh, ever since I started to do my Facebook Live, usually when I post things on Facebook that is relevant, again, important, particularly about the U.S. government, its security agencies, its law enforcement agencies, and the criminal conduct that they behave in and the criminal activity they behave in. So, and then I started getting like a lot of replies back on Facebook, right? So people, sharing my posts, liking my posts. Then, and this has happened before, then they will go with the perps, right? Those in the security agencies, the police department, or what have you, who are monitoring my online activities. They will tend to disrupt, tend to slow down my internet service. Um, and also, I did had an update which I had to do on my wireless Wi-Fi adapter, network adapter on my computer. Um, just for some strange reason, all of a sudden they just, and I had just did an update too, so I don't know, but it's not that because prior to, uh, and it wasn't even it was the Bluetooth that did an update. It wasn't the wireless, right? The Wi-Fi. So anyhow, Friday internet was fine, not an issue, not a problem. Saturday was fine, most part during the day. Posted some stuff, and then I started getting like a lot of replies back on Facebook. All of a sudden, my internet starts being slowed down. All of a sudden, the police, you know, while I'm trying to rectify the issue, they're doing the sirens, all sorts of stuff, just to let me know that it's them. Okay, basically. And so I had to literally. I was saying to myself, I said, you know what? Let me go into Device Manager and uninstall the drivers. But I couldn't get into Device Manager. I could not get into. I went into the search, the taskbar, the search for Device Manager. Couldn't get into Device Manager. Okay, you know, it kept. It was just blank, and so I had to disconnect my network, right? The wireless network, of disconnect from the internet. When I disconnect from the internet, there were some numbers that showed up in the bottom of the taskbar, which is very, very rare. I've never seen it before, and I should have recorded it, but it just happened so quickly, right? So anyhow, as soon as I disconnect from the internet, all of a sudden now, guess what? I can get into the search dialog box and go into Device Manager to uninstall the driver, and then have to restart my computer. Because it will automatically install the driver, right? So you know. So as soon as I did that, now I start hearing the police siren. Okay, whoop. Very, very subtle, very low. Okay, I'm trying to avoid detection from others. I guess people who's trying to really, really understand what's really going on, right? But they know, they know. So this is my dilemma now because also I got a new webcam, right? So much better in terms of resolution and clarity and stuff like that. And you know, so I've been again, doing some things to try to uh, make my videos a little bit more interesting, um, and to have more clarity in terms of picture, right? In terms of the resolution with the webcam. So they didn't like that at all. The fact that I got a new webcam, did not like that, and particularly the quality that it's at. And so this is just an attempt to prevent me from doing again my Facebook lives. Um, I haven't really done the TI video like I wanted to because I've been doing much more Facebook lives. I've just been uploading my videos for my TI channel, which is this channel, straight from the phone. Okay, and so uh, there are things that I need to do first. So usually I'm doing Facebook Live just to test out the whole process that I have going. Using my Elgato Stream Deck, which is in terms of I've been programming it just for certain things, like whenever I do a video, stuff like that. So to make the video more interesting. Plus, I want to do uh, some Zoom calls with other TIs, which I got to get into doing. And of course, these are things that I want to do that they will do whatever it is to prevent me from doing it. Simple fact, because again, trying to silence me, right? It's again, every time the word mute is said, right? Or muted is said, there'll be again a car honking and a police siren every single time. Doesn't There's never been a time within the past few months that because they've been targeting me online and trying to silence me. In fact, for example, what I was doing when I first started the Facebook live call, I call Facebook Live talk, or I call it, what is it? Let's Talk Live. So there were people who would come in, but now no one, no one at all. And then whenever the word muted is being said or what have you, they'll do the car honking of the police siren. Tell me that they silenced me and they muted me. It's ridiculous, but this is what it is that they do as a TI. This is what we go through, particularly when you're trying to expose them for what it is that they're doing, right? Also, previously, what they've been doing also is that whenever I'm talking and I like let's say I'm moving my hands and I don't do it on camera so you guys can see, but I'm moving my hands or I look into the palm of my hands, there will be a police siren. Again, because of the remote no monitoring, right? So they know. So when you see me turn like this, it's because through silent sound, through the control mechanism of silent sound, I'm being directed to look into the palm of my hand as I'm talking because I'm moving my hands, and then I'll hear police sirens, right? So this is their way of, I talk about palm fixation drill. This is their way of having me do to myself palm fixation drill, okay? So just to let you guys know exactly what it is that they do and what's going on. So anyhow, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Hopefully I can get this internet issue resolved because they know, since I got this camera, this webcam, I've been dying to do a Facebook Live, right? And so ever since I've got it, they see how good it is. So, and again, when you do these things and you look more professional, more people tend to want to watch, they want to see, because it looks good, as opposed to having just the webcam that I have, which is, it was okay, but this is much better, and I can zoom in, I can zoom out, so when I'm talking and to do certain points and stuff like that, because I've been coming up with some ideas to try, what I'm saying? And as a TI, again, it's very difficult for us to do anything because they make it hard. They try to always put us in the not category. Another thing too, whenever the word no or not is said, they'll do the same thing to car honking police sirens. And I talked about this before, a long time ago. I talked about how they try to put you in the not true category, right? Not true or not category. And this is again the psychological programming, right? So when and to try to take away your confidence. So when you try to do something, they will target you to prevent you from doing it. So they'll put you in the not category. No, you're not going to do this. We're going to prevent you from doing this. We're going to spread rumors, propaganda. We're going to silence you. We're going to mute you. You know what I'm saying? This is what they've been doing. So anyhow, I'll speak to you guys in the next video.